This is Ashwin again. How is it going? Welcome back to my series of tutorials on OpenCV and Python 3. So till now we have learned about arithmetic operations on image, and we have learned quite a lot of things, and we have done a couple of mini projects on that. We have also understood how to separate channels of the image, channels of a color image, and how to visualize them separately using cv2.split and cv2.merge. We have also understood how to compute a negative of an image. So in this particular tutorial, we are going to apply logical operations on image. So the operations that we are discussing today, these are, so let me open the notepad to discuss the stuff. So these are known as bitwise logical operations. So we will be having look at a couple of operations, so namely these will be not. Okay, the second is and, third one is or, the fourth one is XOR. XOR stands for exclusive OR. So let's have a look at how an operation will work. Suppose img1 is an image, and at 20,20, okay, it's a color image. Okay, so it's a color image, and at 20,20 the value of red pixel is 10. So that translates into 1010. Okay, and img2 is another color image. At 20,20 for red channel the value is 12. So this translates into something like 1100. Okay, so 110, 8 plus 4 equal to 12, correct. And this 1010, 8 plus 2 equal to 10. Yes. So now when we talk about bitwise logical operations, it means that it operates on every bit. Okay, so basically it's an 8-bit number. So for convenience, we are just expressing it as like a tuple of four digit. So or the tuple of 4-bit, but basically these are 8-bit numbers. So in order to save us the hassle of like typing extra four zeros, I am just like expressing them into 4 bits. So whenever I'm going to do img1, not of img1. Okay, so not is a unary operator. Unary stands for it just requires a single operand. So this is a unary OR. So it is going to just invert all the bits in this. So this will be like 0101. And when I'm going to do img1 and img2, it will be like 1000. Yes. And for OR operation, img1 or img2, it should be 1110. And the same way we can even compute the XOR of this thing. So now we are going to see a real life example how this thing is going to work on 2 images. So these are multi-channel color images. They have 3 channels, red, green and blue. And just like this example, I mean, I have just illustrated an example of how it is going to operate on a single pixel. Okay, on a single channel of a single pixel. But these all operations are going to apply on all the channels and all the pixels. So we are going to get the resultant images. So let's have a look at how this thing works. So first of all, we are going to have a look at the code. So I have deliberately written the code earlier and saved it in a file, so that our precious time is not going to be wasted while like typing in the code. So the code is going to be very easy. There are only 4 lines which are new to us. This line, as we know that this is the part where we are reading the images and then we are converting them from BGR to RGB. So I do not have to explain all these lines again to you. So our main focus is on these 4 lines of code. So the first line, it says cv2.bitwise not. So cv2.bitwise not is the function that we are using to compute the not of img1. So cv2.bitwise underscore and computes the AND operation between img1 and img2. Similarly, bitwise OR and bitwise XOR, these are used for computing OR and XOR respectively between images, image1 and image2. So now, as all of us must be aware that AND, OR and XOR operations are commutative. It means that suppose you have two operands, img1 and img2, then img2 and img1 equals to img1 and img2. So this is a commutative operation, so you really do not have to worry about it. So this AND operator, and logical, bitwise and logical operator is commutative. So this is how we have written the program, and now there will be 6 images in the output panel, because 2 images will be the original images, and there will be an image as an output for each of these lines. So that's how we have created a list of titles. Then we have created a list of images, and there we are simply executing the this block of code, which is going to push all of these into a queue, and then plt.show is going to show the entire panel. So let us execute this program and see how the output looks like in the IPython window. Yes, so this is the execution. This is the output of the execution of the program that we just discussed. This is image 1, a droplet dropping into a pool of red liquid. The second image is Lena. The third image is not of the first image. The fourth one is the output of AND operation between the first image and the second image. Similarly, OR and XOR, they refer to operations bitwise OR and bitwise XOR, bitwise OR and bitwise XOR between image 1 and image 2. So this is how we can compute this is how we can compute the bitwise AND OR XOR and NOT of images. These are broadly known as logical operations on images. And you must have observed one thing, that the NOT of any image, okay, it could be a black and white image, it could be a color image, or it could even be a grayscale image, is nothing but a negative of that image. So we have already seen a program where we are calculating the negative by means of saying ABS of 255 minus IMG. Okay, so this, whenever we compute NOT, basically even this ABS of 255 minus IMG also does the same thing. So in case your image is a binary image, in case your image is a grayscale image, this operation applies only on the on the matrix which is available, right? There is only single matrix, plain matrix. And when the color is when the image is color image, then this operation applies on all the planes, all the color planes, on all the color channels. So this is how basically we compute the logical operations on the images. So let me know if you know more about all these things, and in case you want me to add or improve upon this code. Thanks a lot. Let me know your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time.